If you've been in the arts community in Rochester, you've probably heard the name Cordell Cordaro. If not, here's your introduction. Cordell's style has been compared to Toulouse-Lautrec. His depictions, especially of female figures, bring up visions of fantasy and whimsy. But success as an artist isn't just about style. We sat down with Cordell to talk about creating community and the business of art.
My name's Cordell Cordaro. I'm a Rochester, New York artist, and we're in Blue Wolf right now where my art is up. I've been doing art for about 9 years full-time as a career, and I love it. It's my passion. My artwork is kind of abstract in nature, in the sense that I'm not trying to portray a still life or like a realistic painting. I'm really trying to capture an idea or an emotion, kind of inner emotions coming out. And I think people vibe with that when they see my artwork. There's also lots of color that grabs people's attention and also shows my passion for life really in general. And that in itself inspires me, and I think that inspires people when they see my artwork. I've always been an artist. I went to art school, Alfred University, art and design, and really a little bit after that, I don't think I was focused on an art career, not till maybe my mid-20s, at which point I started to seek out opportunities to sell my artwork. And local gallery, museum, Artisan Works was a huge part of that. They started buying my paintings, and I kind of went from being just an artist, kind of knowing I'm an artist, but not really doing much outside of just my own drawings and paintings, to really working at it, selling them, and thinking long term. And it was kind of like a metamorphosis in my life. It opened me up to the business side of art. Business surrounds art, in my opinion, and it's really, artists have a chance to be part of, it's a multi-billion-dollar global art market, so it's out there, and so artists have the opportunity to be part of that. And I think being an entrepreneur, artists are positioned perfectly because they have imagination, and if people say no, you say yes, and you keep moving forward, and doors open. If you go kind of a gallery route, you're kind of giving the reins to somebody else, so you don't have to worry about that. You kind of concentrate on just the art, but you're not putting yourself in a position to meet new people, really face to face, and sell your work and what's involved in that. Pricing and getting paid and how you're going to get paid and the transactions. It's rewarding for me to be doing that as well. I think if you want to make money from your creativity, you shouldn't be ashamed of that. It's really about creating stability and security in your own life, financial stability and security. So why wouldn't you do that, And it's also more empowering because you're taking control of your own life. When you're selling artwork, you naturally know what sells and what doesn't, and that might also go to the selling out thing. I don't think it's ever selling out, but you have to be careful, kind of towing the line of creating art that works for you and is also something that you'll be able to sell in the future. Money isn't the center of it. The art is the center. So that's always the number one. That's the passion. And I think if you put money first, you're gonna have problems. For me, like my path is that I'm as much of an entrepreneur, I feel like, as an artist. So that to me is the business side of it.
Cordaro has donated custom artwork and prints to the WXXI auction for the past 2 years. To see more of Cordell's work, visit CordellCordaro.com.